Welcome to the Hitachi ID Systems demo series featuring Hitachi ID Bravura Privilege. This video will show how a user can log into their Bravura Privilege profile using multi-factor authentication and check out a privileged account using a Hitachi ID Secure Browser. In this demo, Steve is our user looking to gain access to an AWS account. To do this, Steve will need to log into Bravura Privilege and check out the account. Steve opens a browser and navigates to his company's Bravura Privilege instance URL. He fills in his username and clicks Continue. For his first authentication method, he will use his password and click Login. Steve is then presented with options for two-factor authentication. Steve selects Duo Authentication. He has the Duo mobile app installed on his phone. A few options are available for sending the authentication request. He'll select a push notification and click Continue. Bravura Privilege will wait for the push to be approved. A mobile push notification is sent to Steve's phone asking him to confirm that he is trying to access his Bravura Privilege profile. Steve opens the notification and clicks Approve. The app will show Approved and then display the approved account. After approving the mobile request, Steve clicks Continue on the Bravura Privilege web page. He is now logged into Bravura Privilege. To reach his privileged accounts available for checkout, Steve navigates to Privileged Access and clicks Accounts from the filter panel. To quickly find the privileged AWS account for checkout, Steve searches for AWS and selects the AWS account in the results panel. In the Action panel, Steve clicks Request Checkout and fills in any relevant notes for his request. Steve submits the request. A notification bar appears at the top confirming his submitted request. Viewing details of the request shows that Billy Greer needs to approve Steve's checkout request before he can access the AWS account credentials. We'll jump over to Billy's view. As the authorizer of the request, Billy first receives an email notification asking her to approve the request. She signs into her Bravura Privilege profile and sees a notification banner at the top of her home page, indicating that there is a request awaiting her approval. So she clicks on it. Billy selects the request to view more information. She reviews the details of the request and then clicks Approve to authorize the request. She can enter any comments if desired, then clicks Approve. The status of the request changes to Processed. Returning to Steve's view, he sees that his request has been processed and Billy's status as an authorizer is shown with a green check mark, indicating her approval. Steve is now able to check out the account. A notification bar appears at the top showing the account has been checked out, and plugins are loading in the Action panel. Once loaded, the access disclosure options available to Steve for the AWS account credentials are now listed along with the details of the account. Steve selects the Secure Browser disclosure option and clicks Login. Secure Browser disclosure automatically opens a secure Hitachi ID web browser to the AWS login page and autofills the requested account credentials on the page. Steve must manually complete any multi-factor authentication steps prompted by the AWS platform to complete login. Here he'll enter the appropriate CAPTCHA response and then click Submit. And here he must collect a multi-factor authentication code from an authenticator app. In this case, Steve has made good use of the Hitachi ID Bravura Safe web application and linked the AWS authenticator that generates the multi-factor authentication code to a Bravura Safe login item for that specific account. This means Steve can easily copy the verification code from the Bravura Safe login item. Return to the Hitachi ID Secure Browser, paste it into the MFA code prompt, and click Submit. Steve is now successfully logged into the AWS account using secure browser technology included with Hitachi ID Bravura Privilege. Thanks for tuning in. Hitachi ID offers a range of demonstration and training options. Click the links in the description below to watch more demo videos or to register for training. Visit our website to learn more.